Today, let's talk about what is enough. Solomon, who was the richest, smartest man who ever lived, reflecting on his life, wrote this in Ecclesiastes chapter 2. He said, I said to myself, come, I'll make you experience pleasure. Enjoy what's good, but this was pointless. I took on great projects. I built houses, I planted vineyards, I made gardens and parks. I made reservoirs for myself to water my lush groves. I acquired male servants and female servants, had great herds of cattle and sheep. I amassed silver and gold. I acquired male and female singers. I refrained from nothing that my eyes desired. I refused my heart no pleasure. But when I surveyed all my hands had done and what I'd worked so hard to achieve, I realized that it was pointless, a chasing after wind. I hated the things I worked so hard because I will have to leave them to someone who comes after me. There's nothing better for human beings than to eat, drink, and experience pleasure in their hard work. I also saw this is from God's hand. Who can eat and find enjoyment otherwise? Because God gives wisdom, knowledge, and joy to those who please God. But to those who are offensive, God gives the task of hoarding and accumulating. Frank Borman was one of our NASA astronauts. He was on the first space mission to circle the moon, Apollo 8. And he said it was boring. He said it took 4 days. Being weightless was fun for about a minute. Seeing the Earth from space was a thrill that wore off quickly. And the moon surface seen closely was drab and gray. There's a lot of things you remember. Your first Ferris wheel ride, your first roller coaster ride, the first time to drive a car, your first kiss, the first time you saw a great movie. These emotions are hard or impossible to recreate. Moments of ecstasy or excitement soon wear off, and then we're seeking the next thrill. But all these things are temporary. The book of Ecclesiastes and Solomon teach us that no earthly thrill or experience delivers ultimate joy. Our truest joy comes from Jesus and the meaning, the love, the joy that we find for ourselves through Him. Our deepest satisfaction comes from out of this world. And we must share this joy, life, and love, a life well lived, with others. So look for that life. May the words of God find a place in our hearts and make us rich in every way.